Hey everyone! It's been such a long time since last time I've made a vlog, except for the vlog about my new home tour. I know. I just felt like I didn't have anything to tell you, like anything special. Like probably I don't have today either. But yes, from time to time in the past I used to make like vlogs to catch up with things with you, and to tell a little bit of what I was doing now. Of course, I'm usually a bit silent nowadays when it comes to the exact plans of the things that I will be doing soon or something like that, because sometimes I keep changing plans or things don't run as I wish. Okay, it's all part of making videos after all. So anyway, I'm here, I'm back to show my face. Not that I feel very comfortable about showing my face again on videos, alright? But I've done it before, so I don't think that's like a big deal at all. I just wanted to tell you that. Yeah, so things about the channel, pretty much, okay. So I want to say that, as you can see, and since it was something that I didn't think I would get into so fast, okay, when people ask me if I will ever stream games, I did that for a little bit in the past, but it didn't run very well. I didn't have like proper conditions either to stream, and since I moved out, it seems that streaming has been more convenient than making more videos often. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make many videos like every other week or every week like I used to, but I will keep up with videos, okay. Plus I can tell you that okay, so not only streams but also videos are like less frequent. I know, significantly less frequent. It's something, of course, that takes longer to make than 1 or 2 streams, okay. It takes more hours and more work behind, of course, because of the edition. And as I said, if any of you follows me on Twitter and such, probably has seen something. If not, that's okay. I said that the the sound of my gaming room, let's say, or the acoustic, I don't think it has much to do with the microphone anyway that I've been using for years, but the acoustic is bad, okay, alright. And it's either lack of furniture but also lack of things to make to level up the sound quality of my voice when I speak through the microphone. And you may have noticed that if you've watched my latest videos or my streams, okay. And I don't have like any place now to put the phone that I used to have, or another alternative that a very nice person told me to do so, but in the corner of where my desk is near at, sometimes it gets a little humid and with mold and such, so I'm trying to avoid put things even near the walls, okay. We're having like we found a problem with this home in a few parts, so it's like it becomes an issue once in a while, okay. So for now things will be kept this way. Plus I want to tell you that I've been working at Beats, okay. So it's a game that I play casually. Not everyone plays that game, but I like it. And it has base building and you can build environments and such too for placing animals. And I've been, I play on survival mode since I remember, but then the developers added the creative mode, so I'm doing like I'm playing in both modes. I'm making there a town with a few things, like lots of assets I've placed there, lots of objects, and I'm closer to have it finished so I can make like a showcase video like I did in the past. For example, base showcase videos about my bases through different games, mostly in Conan Exiles, but I've also made through 7 Days to Die, which is a game I really enjoy. Someday I want to come back to it. I just didn't have like the will to do so yet. I've made on Imperium Galactic Survival and probably in one or another game. I don't remember, but I have actually a playlist dedicated only to base showcase videos, okay? But yes, most likely Conan Exiles someday. It's something that I don't get out of my head. It's to make more base showcase videos, especially on that game, but also through other games that allow me to build and such, because building, well, let's say, it's something that is so relaxing for me, and it's one of my favorite things on these games, on these survival games and such. Apart of the fact that I find combat very, very fun, and I love exploring the places, okay, just chill out a bit. Of course, the most time that I've been playing, you know, over the past weeks is really during the stream times. Other than that, maybe more at the weekends or, you know, in a little free time, because let's say that I spend part of the time cleaning stuff, doing other life stuff, or I'm not at home, so it's like, but I try to find little parts on my weeks that I can actually dedicate myself to specific games, things, okay. I'm trying to see if I can feel better sometime, okay, but at least I'm good enough to keep up with one of my favorite things, my favorite hobbies, that is to PC gaming and making stuff for the channel, even though my content lately has been different from what I used to do. Okay, so I've been streaming very frequently during some weekdays, or mostly weekdays. In the Conan Exiles, my journey, my new, not so new journey through the DLC. So I've been currently working hard to make the base that I have. Like, I changed my plans a few times, but finally I'm getting things done in there. It will still take a while to finish the base, but then after the base I want to explore the map even further, even though I've explored many places. I haven't got a few things done, okay, and I also want to transfer my character, or let's say to travel back to the exile lands, so I can go to the dungeons and have some extra fun before the journey ends, okay. I hope it ends before the summer ends, and it isn't even started yet, I know. But yes, I hope in a few weeks I am done with that, because I have more things to come up with. We never know, okay. So yes, once in a while I try to come up with also videos from other games, or even streams from other games. I know that they are not as much seen as Conan. The stats of my channel have been like stagnant or a bit down over the, let's say, since almost a year ago, almost, okay. But it's okay, I'll keep doing what I really enjoy, and I'm glad that I've made a small community over here. And I want to thank you so much, everyone, or whoever you know, is around here for all of your support, okay. Support comes in different forms, and for me it's always valuable, any kind of the supports. But please don't gift me games, okay. I have a huge library of games on Steam and even on Epic that I forget that I have games in there, okay. So I got pretty much all of them for free. Yeah. But on Steam is another story, okay. Part of them were for free, others were purchased long time ago. And I know that there are many new games out there, and even DLCs that I actually wanted but I cannot afford because my life has changed a little bit. And yes, I keep running out of money, because it's what I get nowadays, it's not enough, and yeah, kind of depends on the YouTube money for like slowly, very slowly pay that, okay. And it's been tough, but we'll get there, okay. I just wish I could do more for myself, for my loved ones, okay, which I wanted to support even more. But yes, I think it's gonna take a while until I can, you know, feel a little more independent in a certain way. However, I will, you know, I have a few things to work on when it comes to channels, to the channel, okay, when it comes to videos. I'm trying to touch on old projects, okay, that I even, prepare like the voice tracks for old things or things that I wanted to remake here on the channel, that I've started when I lived with my mom. However, yeah, I'm trying something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that actually finished videos on the old projects that I was working on, but it's something that I'm trying to do at bits. I have so many files on my drives, and keep making backups and such, and then I found myself with repeated files. Okay, I took care of mostly things, but yes, it's something that I'm doing at bits, and sometimes after doing something on the PC, I get pretty tired or sore, so I have to take breaks. Okay, more than I do, but I should take more breaks sometimes, even on streams. But I don't want you to wait. Of course, yeah, sometimes I take breaks. Of course, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom, go get more water, because apparently I cannot stay more than just an hour without water. Okay, so I keep drinking more water, and there is this cool person on my live chat reminding me of drinking water by putting water glasses emojis on the chat. And by talking on the live chat, by the way, there has been an issue. It's not only with me, okay? I know that some people said that it feels that it's targeted, okay, the bot tags, okay, but no, bots are back, okay, the crazy bots that share malicious links and other stuff, okay, bad words and such through live chats on YouTube, on the YouTube platform, okay. I know I was told that on Twitch is even worse, okay. It can lead the content creator to even get banned for a while, because they just cannot control what bots do sometimes, even no matter how much security measures you take, or the options that you enable to limit even users to share links and such, or to avoid spamming on your live chat. Some of these crazy bots, these fake accounts that are made by no-lifers, they just go over the security things and they keep spamming. And what I've been doing here, with the help of some people, is always whenever we see these YouTubes showing up in my live chat, is to report them straight away, okay? The thing is that after reporting, I usually, ban them. I hide their messages from my live chat and stuff. But then there is a new, let's say, a new bot account that after minutes or something like that comes with the same name as the previous bot and keeps doing the same thing over and over. So it's kind of annoying and sometimes overwhelming. It's been happening lately on my live chat, and I apologize if people will see like those banned words, let's say, on my chat. Is pretty much just the bots doing it. So there's nothing much I can do besides of waiting for YouTube to purge those bots and fake accounts over again. Looks like some people was having issues again with the same bots a month ago. Okay, another streamer, I don't remember the name of, but I've seen a video about them talking about these situations. So looks like there is a period of time that no bots will bother you, and then more bots will bother you after a while, really. So yes, I will keep up with the usual thing, even if in between I'll come up with a random video. Plus, yes, I have a few things to finish through a couple of games. I may come up with random stuff, random gameplays or showcases, okay? And also one thing, of course, in Conan Exiles, it's like the main, let's say, the main game on my channel for a couple of years now. But yes, I love to play other games, so I expect to have more variety of content on my channel from time to time, of course. But I'm excited for this patch as much as you, the patch 3.0 that may come out this year, of course, but probably developers are still working on it, I believe, yeah. So cannot talk much more, okay? So I keep saying that I know as much as you, but yeah, that's what it is. Plus, by talking on Conan Exiles, I want to give away 2 keys today for the DLCs, just in case you already own the game. Alright, so if you own the game already and don't have these 2 DLCs that are here, okay, you can apply for a chance of winning one of the keys, or even to give to any of your friends if you have any, by clicking down below on this video description. There's a link for the giveaways. Okay, there's actually a separated link for each of the DLC giveaways. Okay, I only have 1 key of each to give. Okay, and yes, I gave away before the keys for the game. Okay, and for SIP the DLC too. That was provided, these keys were provided by Funcom to me and probably to other content creators, okay, as a form of thanking us for really to, you know, to keep promoting their game. Alright, so I keep playing the game not only because of you, but because I really enjoy the game, no matter the developer. Okay, sometimes, but it is great when we create this bond, this sort of relationship with developers, because I find that's very important, not only for the benefits that you may have, of course, but for, you know, increasing your reputation around the gaming community, and, you know, knowing that I have a bunch of tutorials, whole tutorials for the game, honestly. Other tutorials I had to make updated videos of it, and I'm sure that a few other videos, like the videos showcasing many, if not all, the armors currently in the game or in the past, they will eventually become outdated because of the stats. Okay, so the developers keep really changing things, alright, on the game. Okay, changing or adjusting, let's say, for the best, or depending on the opinion of players. If it's for the worst, probably they shouldn't be touching on things. If they are gonna adjust something, it's for a reason. For example, if they add new content, they probably have to switch something to make sense, to be in harmony with the new content, and so on. So it happens through a lot of games that, you know, even though they just fully released it a good time ago already, they keep supporting it like it was still on beta stage and stuff. Sometimes it may feel like the game is not, it shouldn't be fully released, but yes, it has amount of content, and it's so very playable already. But it's good sometimes for certain games nowadays. Okay, it wasn't like before. The game was finished and okay, it's done. If there's like one or another bug, or if you like, you should have a bit more content without really mods, then I don't see why some developers, you know, sometimes just leave the game as it is, and, you know, eventually the game may or not may lose popularity and lose the players, but there's still one or another player playing the game nonetheless, because the game is still really cool. However, for example, in a game that I was very addicted back a good time ago already, okay, Earthworld, yes, I was addicted to that funny game. It's like a different version of Rust, but in cartoons, okay, in a cartoonish graphics, and yes, it's like it's a very simple game with simple content and stuff. Eventually the developers from time to time would update it, and when it got fully released, like a couple of months later, I stopped knowing what was going on with the developers. They just poof, okay, gone. And well, the game is still playable, I believe. But it lost a bunch of players, not only because, you know, it stopped being supported, but yes, it's fully released, so I suppose the developers found that the game was fully ready to go. So yeah, it's not an incomplete game, but I feel like it could have like some sort of support in a certain way, or community management, which you know, it's hard to manage the community that was created in there, but it's still not impossible, okay? Because there's always measures to take, and I know the deal. Anyway, I feel like, you know, probably the developers were fed up with things, and they're like, okay, what our fun project is ready, and that's it, okay, no more. So also one of the reasons that probably players stop playing it is because the same reason as I did, but you know, we never know if I will just reinstall the game sometime to try it again. So no hope is gone for me, okay? And it's because they overplayed the game probably when it was at its best, okay? And I've played the game for many hours, and eventually, you know, I've done probably all, if not mostly, of the things that the game has to offer. So I'm like, yeah, that's it. I think, you know, I'm gonna move to other games that I'm currently addicted to. So yeah, and other players just leave the game because they cannot find a proper server to play at anymore. Sometimes it's overwhelming, okay? And you search and you don't find the server that fits for you. For example, especially if you are a solo player, I know the deal. I know that it's not easy, okay? And sometimes you kill a group of players and you get banned because probably those were enemy friends, or you raid the enemy base, and it is what it is, okay? It depends. You have to have luck. Even with, for example, games like Conan Exiles, exactly, there is a wide amount of servers, okay? Some with more players than others, okay? Others with just 0 players or 1 or 2 players, I know. And you have like these 3 game modes, okay, that you can go for in multiplayer. The thing is that sometimes it's still not easy to find a nice server, but they still exist, okay? There's still hope for you if you are looking for cool servers, okay? And there are still friendly servers, even if there's PvP servers, okay? I never go to officials, okay? I rarely went to officials through certain games because I know the deal, okay? But if you find a normal, let's say, community server, which is also PvP, or if you go for PvE, whatever, you know, it's good for you to just keep playing there and not feel overwhelmed by the small community from that server, okay? It's all about the fun. So even if you have to do what it has to be done on PvP and such, like kill or raid or whatever, or hide from your enemies, just do it. I don't find anything wrong with that. The thing is that how people interact with you, okay? So some people just take games too seriously, and games are actually not the real world, alright? So I find that you need to have fun. Of course, if you have to keep searching for what's best for you in the game, go for it. If you prefer playing in single player, if that's possible in the game, just go for it too. I don't see what's wrong with that. Well, that's all I have to tell you now. Yeah, so my life has been having ups and downs, okay? So I think that's something very common among all of us, I guess. But yes, I can't wait to actually, you know, do more things different than what I've been doing. But what I've been doing has to be finished, okay? So I have to finish what I started there on my streams of the Conan Exiles gameplay, okay? And I'm enjoying so far, okay? I'm having a blast with it, even though I'm building a base with way too many pieces, okay? It's kind of crazy. Who's been watching the streams, thank you so much for your dedication, by the way, and time watching them. I know that I take too long to make what I've planned there, but I don't feel like there should be anything to rush, okay? Yes, but eventually things will be getting done sooner or later. It's never too late, okay, to start over or to keep trying to finish the things that you have planned, okay? And that also applies to real life. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Also thank you to my patrons and supporters out of the Patreon, okay? I appreciate your kind help. It's been a huge help, definitely. So wish you all a nice day or night wherever you are. See ya.